Hello folks! Today I have a big announcement. It is the first time when I will be publicly showing the beta version of Grasshopper Application. And yeah, I hear your questions and doubts. What the hell is Grasshopper Application? In the Tekla world we had a wonderful Grasshopper Component. But it was a component, it was a thing which is grouped inside in Tekla, which you can update, modify after inserting. And for the drawing purpose, it can't be done like that. For the drawings, we need another approach. And yeah, that's exactly the background of developing the Grasshopper application, which took me a few months. So yeah, there was some purpose to spend that time on that particular development. But I will try to address some doubts, or maybe just show you how you can try this beta version of the Grasshopper application. Let's start. During the open beta period, the Grasshopper application will be available through the GitHub. So you have to download that zip installer and then follow the installation process. After installation, you have to open the Tekla. Then, in the application and components side pane, you can type Grasshopper application, and by double-clicking, you will trigger the tool. The Grasshopper application follows or maybe even mimics the typical behavior of the Grasshopper component. I wanted to streamline your user experience, so the same rules for the tabs, for the panels, for the sliders, they should work the same in the Grasshopper component as in the Grasshopper application. But I said it should, because this is the open beta, and I hope that if you will find out any differences, then you will just give me information about that. So, natural question is, what makes both tools different? And of course, the drawing part is the most significant one, because with the Grasshopper component, you are not able to operate on the drawing area. So, for that purpose, you need the Grasshopper application, this new development. But its capabilities extends beyond the drawings. You can trigger some existing components which don't need this live updateness, because everything what will be inserted with the Grasshopper application will not be grouped. It will be not in form of one plugin. It will be just a bunch of Tekla native objects. And you can also use the Grasshopper application, for example, for some quality assurance stuff. So if you don't want to touch, to modify single column, single entity, but you want to work globally on the whole model, but without struggling with Grasshopper definitions to showing all of that spaghetti, then it's one of the use cases for the Grasshopper application. There is one more difference between both tools. The Grasshopper application is not heavily tied to the Tekla process. So in the ideal world, when you are just closing the Grasshopper application, your Rhino license is going back to the license pool. So you don't need to close the Tekla to release your license. Oh, I almost forgot. There is one more thing. It's you. I need your help in testing, in using, in raising your feedback about the Grasshopper application. I spent quite a lot of time trying to figure out how the Grasshopper component is working and making the Grasshopper application to work the same, but as you saw, different in some cases. So I don't know very much the Grasshopper component, and if you are specialist in that area and you have the time, then it will be wonderful if you can check the Grasshopper application and say a few words about that. Okay, so they think it should be treated differently, but overall it's nice. Of course, you can say that it's a piece of crap. It's up to you. But I just need to hear your voice. I need to try to redirect a little of time needed for the development. So if you have a time, then please try the tool and raise your ideas, issues on GitHub pages. And yeah, now that's all. So thank you for today, and we will see next time.